Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to our channel. Hey, if you're new here, please click that like and subscribe at the bottom of the screen. And don't forget to hit that bell notification. This way you're notified every time I upload a video. Well, today's video is all about, we're doing a ride review on the demo day of the Livewire. I have the opportunity to do this, so I'm going to absolutely do this. And remember, this channel is everything Harley-Davidson. Even though the Livewire is no longer badged Harley, it's their own brand. But we're going to go for a ride. We're going to check this out and we'll see how things are going. All right, we'll see you next on the road. All right, guys, here we are. We're on the 2023 Livewire.
You know how to turn it on?
Oh, we're going to figure it out.
All right, get on it.
Just like the CVOs, right?
Nope.
No. Oh, seat height's high. All right. To turn these things on.
Switch first, kickstand up.
All right, switch, the kickstands up.
Start button.
Oh, wow, start button. And that's it, huh?
It is now on.
Oh, beautiful.
Vibrate a little bit because it usually does.
I didn't have the vibrating seat.
All right, well, it just vibrates just the tiniest bit, so you probably just didn't notice it. So that is now ready to go.
Awesome.
Different modes. Okay, see the mode button here?
Yep.
See my different modes here?
Got it.
Okay, so road, sport, rain, and then economy.
All right, we're going to sport.
Yeah, but sport has the most. This has automatic braking on it,
Okay.
so it brakes itself pretty much.
Okay.
Sport mode is going to be where that brake is going to be the most noticeable.
Okay.
Start out in rain mode. Where's it? I just can't see it right there. And then you can switch it as you go.
Okay.
Sport mode, you're going to notice that when you let off.
All right, guys, I just got the warning that these things are stupid fast. And we will definitely be giving this thing a try and see if we like it or not. And this thing is real quiet. I'm looking for the shift peg and there isn't any. Or a clutch lever, there isn't any because it's an electric bike. So it's a little different than what I'm used to. You know, as far as being a motorcyclist and an enthusiast. And look at this. I don't know if you guys could hear this or not. I just closed the screen so you get a better sound. So I'm going to change this mode from rain to, there you go, street. Wow, this thing's got some serious torque to it, as you'd expect off a DC motor. This is a 2023, and you know, I'll end this video inside the dealership to show you guys what the pricing is on this, and you know, everything else. Now, I was talking to the guy who brought them out here. He loaded them up Tuesday in Milwaukee. These were brand new off the line, and they're a 2023 model. So I mean, these are pretty cool. They're pretty nimble as far as, you know, doing what you got to do and move it around. Now, it's got like a sport bike feel as the riding position, with me, which that means is you're hunched over on the bike and your feet are behind you, behind your hips. So it feels like I'm on a sport bike. So we're going to put this in sport mode now, and we're at the red light. They're backing up, so we'll give them some room. Hey guys, let me know down in the comments below what you think of the Livewire. Now that they're branded on their own, they're no longer a Harley-Davidson brand. They're their own brand, a subsidiary of Harley-Davidson. Kind of like what Buell was back in the day. Let me know. Leave me some comments down below too. You know, Give me your thoughts on the Livewire. Has anybody ever ridden one before? Do you have a desire to ride one? That's one thing I'd want to know too. You know, let me know. And I'm really looking forward to hearing everybody's responses on what they think of the Livewire, and whether or not they've ridden one, or they want to ride one, or no interest at all. I do say it is something to be experienced. Nice house. Sorry. My ADD, I am very much into antique houses. If you're wondering, my house that I live in is built in 1900. My wife's a big fan of old houses too. But besides that, moving on, let me know what you guys think about the Livewire. Please tell me. I'm pretty interested to hear your thoughts. I don't know if you could tell. I think I got the audio figured out on the moto vlogging. And I don't know if you could hear the whine of this motor with the engine braking. I know I can. And we're on a nice little black bike. I like the tablet style display down at the bottom, you know, for your speedometer. Of course, there's no tach because there's no revolutions per minute. It gives you your speed and your mileage. And of course, there's no rear brakes, as I just learned. Oh, there is. Sorry. There is a rear brake. I just couldn't find it with my riding position. So that's a good thing. Maybe I should familiarize myself with the bike before I get on it. Alright, I'm going to be quiet here. We're going to cue some music up for everybody's video enjoyment. Alright guys, here we are. We're in sport mode, and this thing's got a lot of torque, but yeah, the engine braking on this is huge. I mean, this thing really moves. I'm actually impressed. But as you can imagine, in the sport mode, you don't get very far on a single charge like you would if you had it in econo mode. So if you look down, you can see it does say S for the sport mode, and you could change that on the fly from what I understand. So we'll go right to rain. There's the econo mode. Even in economy mode, this thing's pretty good, but the engine braking is not as harsh, which is one thing I like. Alright guys, we're on some back roads here. I figured, let me video this because it's kind of cool. Now, one of the things I don't like is for the back brake is you've got a pigeon toe to apply the back brake. And, you know, something like that. Another thing I don't like that I just realized is that the grips on this thing are thin. Real thin. And I'm not a fan of that. and being hunched over like this really puts a lot of pressure on the palms of my hands. Like I said, I feel like I'm on a sport bike. Then I used to have, you know, the Ninja 750. I've had a GSXR 1100, had a Ninja 600, an FJ 600. I've had a lot of other crotch rockets in the past, in my teens, my younger years. And then I grew up and got Harleys. But I tell you, I'm quite impressed with this. You know, other than the two things that I feel, or a few things that I feel I'm not too comfortable with, like the seating position. I can't see taking this thing on a, you know, long trip. I mean, right now it's just about 3/4 charge left, and it says 78 miles remaining. So, you know, what are you looking at? 100 miles on a charge? I don't know. That doesn't sell me. 100 miles on a charge. Go spend a day riding? You know, you're not going to get it out of the charge. I mean, just today, I've done 85 miles today on my CVO Road Glide, and that's just from, you know, today. I rode to work, left work, went to the tattoo parlor, got a tattoo by my favorite tattoo artist, Izzy Morales, who's the owner of Imperial Tattoo in West Haven. I'm going to link his website down below, you know, so you can, you know, go check out Izzy and get some tattoo work done. I'm a big fan of that. So, how you doing back there? I'm doing great. You know, but like I was saying, the seating position is one thing I don't like. Where the rear brake is, I don't like. The diameter of the grips, I'm not a big fan of. We'll go right back to sport mode on this thing, because that gave me the most fun, the most enjoyment, because it's instant torque, more so than any other mode. And but 100 miles out of a charge, I don't know. Oh, like I was saying, so I got my tattoo done. Then I came all the way up to Bristol. It's 85 miles on a tank of gas so far. And I think I've used a 1/4 tank of gas on my CVO Road Glide. And, you know, I could ride all day, and if I'm running low on gas, I can always find a gas station and get gas and continue riding. But if I want to take this out for a day and only get 100 miles, now that's just with one rider. Now if you're two up, I'm sure that's going to decrease. Now, what's this bike would be good for? I'd say it'd be good for, you know, maybe a daily commute kind of bike. If you want to take it back and forth to work, or you live in a city and you want to get around cities like New York City or Boston or any major city in the world. But as far as, you know, your only motorcycle to enjoy the sport of motorcycle riding and getting 100 miles, I think there's lots of room for improvement on this. Now, it could get more, I don't know, but I'm going by what I'm seeing here. You know, 3/4 charge, 75 miles remaining, and the math is simple. If you got 3/4 charge, 75 miles remaining, which means 25 miles is a quarter of the charge. I don't know. It's not something I would want to buy and use, because this isn't, you know, it's not my style of riding. You know, sometimes when I take the bike to work, I want to jump on the bike and take the long way home. You know, enjoy what the motorcycle is designed for, which is riding and the freedom of riding. And that's what we do. All right, guys, I'll get back to you in a minute. Coming to the end of this ride, and I was just talking to our road captain about how many miles you get out of a charge. He says they've been on these all day today, starting at I guess 9, 10 this morning, and he says you'll get more than 100 miles out of a charge. Well, that's, you know, good to know that, you know, on a full charge you're going to get more than 100 miles. I'm happy to hear that. And here we are. There's my bike again. And you know, this is the back parking lot of Yankee Harley-Davidson. There's all the employees' bikes. Yes, their employees do ride, and they all ride Harleys, which is, I think, is absolutely phenomenal. Alrighty, so we're going to stop this thing. Alright, so we're going to turn it off, put the kickstand down, and that's it. Alright, guys, I'll see you inside. Alright, guys, here we are. The Livewire 21,999. So if you're interested, Yankee Harley-Davidson has 3 in stock. I'm sure they're getting more. You've been on the ride with me. I suggest, if you're interested in getting one, to schedule your own demo ride or go to a demo ride where they're being performed and take a ride on one. You heard my thoughts on it. I did find out you do get more than 100 miles out of a full charge, and if you have the Livewire charging station, it's an hour to recharge, but if you use your regular 110 power, it takes a lot longer. Alright, everybody, hey, if you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe, and if you haven't done so already, hit that bell notification. This way you get notified every time I upload a video. And as always, live the best life you can, ride often, and ride hard.
Like and subscribe!